What's going on, everyone? It's time for another Christmas horror film review. Today we're going to do more of a horror comedy, and today we're going to talk about the independently made A Cadaver Christmas. Yeah, I got this in a horror pack a couple years ago, and I finally got around to watching this. So it was released sometime in 2011, and it was directed by Zoe Zarel, who also did Strange Clowns, Skippy Love Chico, Red Hand, and the Housecaster. Anyway, or the Newscaster. So yeah. But A Cadaver Christmas is a horror comedy. This guy and this guy are actually like friends in real life, and same with the director. And they all teamed up and wrote this film. And so basically, a janitor, this guy, comes into a bar and all covered in blood and everything like that, and it's like Christmas time, Christmas Eve, I think, and he's having a rough time because he's cleaning up the science building in our college, and ended up, stumbling and finding the cadavers walking around, so he has to kill them all off. And then as he's telling the story, a cop breaks in, which is actually this guy here, or another security guard or whatever, comes and he's arrested some guy for doing a goat or something like that, some ridiculous thing. And so the bartender, the drunk, security guard, the janitor, and the guy that's been arrested all go to this, end up going to school to figure out what's going on because they don't believe him, so he's going to show them. And as they're walking around, they slowly realize he's not really making it up, and that there's actual, like, these zombie-ish cadavers walking around, and they have to fight them off and find new ways to end it and figure out, one, why is it happening, and two, how are they going to stop it. It's your typical zombie film, done in a confined setting with minimal characters and stuff, with some pretty good humor mixed in. I actually really enjoyed this. This one's way better than the Elf movie I watched the other day. So this one is hands down really funny and entertaining. The characters are really well written and done. Like, some people get put off with the low budget aspect of the film, how it's like very minimal and stuff, but for like us horror heads who watch anything, it doesn't matter the budget, if it's like went to theaters or not and stuff, that like crave this stuff, this one is really enjoyable. It's very self-aware and very well put together and executed. The cinematography in it is your typical low budget looking film. It's pretty well lit and looks pretty good. The special effects are really good in this too, like the gore effects and everything. The acting's hit and miss depending on certain characters and things like that, but overall it still makes a good appeal to when you watch it. It never really has like a lull in it or anything. It's very good pace and a good fun time. Very brutal and stuff, and there's some really good parts, like when they call 911 from the school, it actually goes to the security desk where this young security chick is just like, oh, we gotta assess the 911 call first before, and then we'll put it out. And so she comes, and of course it doesn't go that well, and they do a good job at isolating them into this building and on the school grounds and stuff. And then it has such a niche and interesting ending to it. The way they ended it was very smart and well done, and especially with all the news clips at the end during the credits and stuff, just adds to the fun and fun time this film actually does. I enjoyed this film. Now, this by no means is this a perfect movie or anything like that, but for the minimum budget and as they're writing this film, I think they knew that they didn't have a ton of stuff, so they didn't try to go too crazy with it. So they kept it minimal, but enough so they could work around it, and they really did a smart job and fun job doing that. But this won't be for everyone. This is more for like the full moon, lower budget horror fans and stuff like that. This is more up our alley, where if you're looking for something like Krampus or even like the Black Christmas remakes or anything like that, some of that higher quality. This isn't it. So, but for this, it's a lot of fun. It's just it would they probably it would have been better if it did have a bigger budget. But overall, I just thought it was a fun movie. Yeah, it's by no means a perfect movie though. So with all that, I'm gonna give a Cadaver Christmas a 3 out of 5. Some of the jokes didn't really work, and some of the characters make some weird decisions and stuff. But it has your typical flaws, so there's not really much point of naming them all off. But overall, it's still an entertaining, fun movie. So I'd recommend it. If I could find it where you can watch it, I'll link it down below. But yeah. If not, I'll link the trailer or something down below so you can check it out. But also link down below is my Instagram. That's where I always post clips of films and review. In the future, all my stories have the film title hashtag and subgenre film and a hashtag so you're aware of it. And also link down below is my Letterbox and Derek P reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the film. So follow me on one of those 2 platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. And if you have any other Christmas horror films or any films or film franchise in general that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe. Hopefully we'll find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. Something like this. Also, so you can hear my opinions on classic films, reviews on popular films that are coming out, and also reviews on other things. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, I'm going to review a family Christmas movie for a change for the next one. Because I'm a sucker for the Air Buddy movies and stuff. So there's one called Santa Buddy. So I'm going to check that one out. So if you want to tune in for that, make sure you do. And yeah, make sure you ring that bell. And yeah, but that's it for this one. Watch out for all those zombie-ish people on college campuses around this time of year. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.